Jennifer Connelly is not just a beauty, she's an icon. From her breakout in Labyrinth to her Oscar-winning performance in A Beautiful Mind, Jennifer has proven that beauty and intelligence can coexist, yet what truly sets her apart is her privacy. In an age when every personal misstep becomes breaking news, Jennifer has managed to live almost invisible before the cameras. So, what's her secret? Who is the man she chose to devote her life to, and what private photos might reveal a completely different side of Jennifer Connelly? Don't miss what comes next. Jennifer Lynn Connelly was born on December 12, 1970 in Cairo, New York, the daughter of an antique dealer and a clothing manufacturer. She grew up in Brooklyn Heights, where her unique beauty caught the attention of a family friend connected to the modeling industry. At just 10 years old, Jennifer was invited to her first photo shoot. But this was no ordinary session. It unexpectedly opened the door to the world of cinema. Her striking appearance and natural talent quickly drew the eyes of casting directors. Then in 1984, Jennifer Connelly made her film debut in Sergio Leone's epic Once Upon a Time in America. At just 14, she portrayed the young Deborah Gelly, a spirited dancer in a story spanning several decades, alongside Hollywood legends like Robert De Niro and James Woods. Working with Leone, a director notorious for his perfectionism and refusal to accept even the slightest flaw, was a formidable challenge for a teenage actress. Endless takes and relentless pursuit of absolute authenticity forced Jennifer to learn endurance, discipline, and the true demands of professional film. Yet that experience became her first film school, shaping her into a mature performer long before any formal training could. When the movie premiered, it was heavily edited for U.S. theaters, which hurt its box office performance. Still, international critics hailed it as a masterpiece. And among the praise, one name stood out as a dazzling new discovery: Jennifer Connelly. Jennifer's career seemed to have a dreamlike beginning, but Hollywood, a maze of light and temptation, is never easy to walk through without being tested. She quickly realized that beauty alone wouldn't be enough to survive. She needed to prove she was a true actress. 2 years later, destiny called her name once again. In 1986, she was chosen to play Sarah Williams in the fantasy film Labyrinth, directed by Jim Henson, the legendary creator of The Muppets. Her co-star was none other than David Bowie, who played the Goblin King, a magnetic, mysterious, and powerful figure. For Jennifer, working with Bowie was a surreal experience filled with admiration and awe. She once said, "Labyrinth was a strange dream, beautiful and unforgettable, but behind that dream lay immense challenges. She had to portray a wide range of emotions: fear, anger, tenderness. While dancing and moving through complex effects-heavy scenes, Henson demanded perfection. Every tiny expression, every camera movement had to blend seamlessly with his intricate puppet world. For a 16-year-old girl, it was a test far beyond imagination. When Labyrinth was released, audiences weren't ready for its fusion of music, myth, and fantasy. The film flopped at the box office, leaving Jennifer once again facing disappointment. Critics, instead of recognizing her acting talent, labeled her as just another pretty face on screen. The transition from child actress to mature star, which seemed so natural, turned out to be an uphill battle. Yet in a beautiful twist of fate, Labyrinth was reborn over time. As the 1990s passed, audiences began to look back with new eyes, recognizing Jim Henson's ahead-of-its-time vision, the film's enchanting world, and especially the strange chemistry between Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie, a kind of cinematic magic that could never be replicated. What began as a commercial failure transformed into a cultural classic, celebrated by generations as a symbol of youth, imagination, and artistic daring. This experience taught Jennifer Connelly a priceless lesson about the unpredictability of success in Hollywood and the lasting power of creating art that touches people's hearts long after the spotlight fades. Stepping into the 1990s, Jennifer Connelly began a new chapter. No longer the child star she once was. The transition from a young actress to a mature performer was not just about age. It was a defining hinge point between a glittering past and an uncertain future. After the vibrant 1980s, Jennifer starred in Career Opportunities, a film that seemed destined to showcase her true potential. Playing Josie Malellan, she portrayed a small-town girl who was intelligent, rebellious, yet trapped in a dull, predictable life. The iconic scene of Jennifer riding a mechanical horse, both sensual and yearning for freedom, became the film's unforgettable image. Though critics praised her performance, career opportunities failed to deliver commercially. Ironically, the biggest buzz wasn't about her acting, but about the studio's controversial marketing campaign. Life-sized posters featuring Jennifer in a provocative pose were displayed in theaters across America. For a young actress trying to shed the teen star label, it was a devastating blow. She felt insulted, as if her artistic effort had been overshadowed by Hollywood's tendency to commodify the female body. That moment opened her eyes to a harsh truth. In Hollywood, talent isn't always the first thing people choose to see. Not long after, she took on The Rocketeer, a romantic adventure film from Disney. This time, Jennifer played Jenny Blake, a glamorous, strong, and classic leading lady, the love interest of the main hero, Cliff Seward. With her vintage gowns, softly curled hair, and nostalgic gaze, she evoked the aura of Golden Age Hollywood stars. Despite high expectations, The Rocketeer achieved only modest box office success. The film ended, and with it the dream of launching a long-term franchise. For Jennifer, it was another sobering lesson that no matter how hard you work, success often depends on forces beyond your control. Following these disappointments, Jennifer made a bold decision that few young actresses would dare. She stepped away from Hollywood. She enrolled at Stanford University. From that moment, Hollywood began to see Jennifer Connelly in a new light. No longer confined to beautiful woman roles, she emerged as an actress respected for her transformative depth and emotional power. Requiem for a Dream didn't just showcase her talent, it redefined her career, opening doors to complex, nuanced, and profoundly mature performances that would cement her as one of her generation's finest actresses. Just 1 year later, destiny knocked again. In 2001, director Ron Howard invited Jennifer Connelly to play Alicia Nash, the wife of the brilliant mathematician John Nash, who struggled with schizophrenia in A Beautiful Mind. At first, Jennifer hesitated. She feared she might not be able to capture the profound emotional layers of a woman torn between love and loneliness, faith and fear. But everything changed the moment she met the real Alicia Nash. That brief conversation deeply moved her. Alicia's calm strength, quiet resilience, and unwavering love for her husband left an indelible mark. In that instant, Jennifer knew this was a role she had to take, not just for the art, but out of respect for an extraordinary woman. Becoming Alicia was no easy feat. Jennifer immersed herself in research, reading documents, watching interviews, and studying Alicia's every gesture, tone, and subtle grace. She learned how Alicia carried herself with serenity. Even when her world seemed to collapse, Jennifer's challenge was to embody a woman who was strong but never hardened, loving but never naive, a living symbol of faith and unconditional devotion. When A Beautiful Mind premiered, it didn't just captivate audiences, it became a cinematic phenomenon, grossing over $313 million worldwide and winning 4 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. But what people remember most was Jennifer Connelly's breathtakingly nuanced performance. Legendary critic Roger Ebert wrote, "Jennifer Connelly shines brilliantly as Alicia. It's her complex portrayal, a woman torn between love and fear, that elevates the film to another level." That review was more than praise. It was a declaration affirming Jennifer's transformation from admired beauty to a powerhouse of emotional depth. And then came the night of the 74th Academy Awards. When Jennifer Connelly's name was called for Best Supporting Actress, the moment was not merely triumph, it was liberation. The Oscar symbolized her long journey through shallow roles, industry prejudice, and years of being overlooked. The success of A Beautiful Mind didn't just redefine Jennifer Connelly's career, it transformed her life forever. During the filming of A Beautiful Mind, Jennifer met Paul Bettany, the British actor who played a supporting role in the movie. At first, they were simply co-stars, but between long shooting days and quiet script readings, an unspoken connection began to grow. Paul would later admit that he fell in love with her the moment he saw her. Jennifer recalled in an interview, "The first time I met Paul, I just thought, wow, this guy can really act. I never imagined he'd become the person I'd spend my life with." Their story unfolded like something out of a romantic film. Paul Bettany actually proposed to Jennifer before they officially started dating, saying he knew she was the one. In 2003, they married in a private ceremony in Scotland, surrounded only by family and a few close friends. No tabloids, no extravagance, just quiet intimacy, exactly the way Jennifer had always chosen to live. Quietly, but with depth and emotion. It wasn't a typical Hollywood marriage. It was the beginning of a love story that would endure in a world notorious for fleeting relationships. Jennifer Connelly has one son, Kai, from her previous relationship with photographer David Dugan. With Paul Bettany, she has two more children, Stellan, born 2003, and Agnes Lark, born 2011. Their family life is warm and close-knit. Jennifer has often said that motherhood profoundly changed the way she approached both life and work. Becoming a mother taught me to take more responsibility for myself and for the life I'm shaping. This sense of responsibility carried into her career as well. She became more thoughtful about the kinds of films she made, carefully considering the impact her work might have on the world her children would grow up in. Despite her A-list status, Jennifer Connelly has always maintained a simple private lifestyle. From the start, she's chosen her roles with care, prioritizing meaningful projects over commercial blockbusters. Rather than chasing fame or scandal, she's focused on films with emotional and human depth like A Beautiful Mind and Requiem for a Dream. "My life is pretty quiet, not very scandalous," she once said. Jennifer has also been open about the challenges of balancing motherhood with fame. She rarely shares details about her family, avoids exposing her children to the media spotlight, and keeps her private life off social networks and interviews. Her deliberate, grounded way of living, focused on family and authenticity, has made her stand out in Hollywood. It's also earned her deep respect as both an actress and a thoughtful human being, proving that a meaningful life can exist beyond the glare of fame. Still, while her personal life remained private, her professional choices were anything but quiet. In 2020, Jennifer Connelly surprised audiences with her powerful return to television in the post-apocalyptic series Snowpiercer. This wasn't just any TV show. It was a large-scale adaptation of Bong Joon-ho's critically acclaimed film. Taking on the role of Melanie Cavill, the voice of the train, marked a major turning point in her career. For an Oscar-winning actress known for her intense film performances, moving into television was a bold decision. But Connelly saw it as an opportunity, a chance to explore her character with greater emotional depth than a 2-hour film could ever allow. After years of focusing on art house cinema, Jennifer surprised audiences by returning to television with Dark Matter, an Apple TV Plus series that premiered in 2022. In the show, she plays Daniela Desai, a woman swept into a journey across parallel realities where she must confront countless versions of herself. The role is not only a demanding acting challenge, but also a profound metaphor for love, choice, and destiny. Jennifer described the series as a love song to marriage, where viewers witness how love transforms, fades, and is reborn across different dimensions. With Dark Matter, Connelly didn't just act. She inhabited the character. Every glance, gesture, and silence carried emotional weight, as though she herself were asking, if we had the chance to live another life, would we still choose the same person we love? That depth of feeling allowed Jennifer to move audiences and prove once again that she is far more than an Oscar-winning beauty. She is one of the most nuanced actresses of her generation. But Connelly's journey didn't stop on the small screen. In the same year, she shook up global box offices with the blockbuster Top Gun: Maverick. Her role as Penny Benjamin, the woman who had kept Tom Cruise's iconic pilot awake at night for years, was a flawless comeback. Penny wasn't a mere love interest. She was strong, independent, and emotionally grounded, a rare presence in an action-heavy film. Through this role, Jennifer won over a new generation of viewers and was hailed as the soft soul within the film's masculine energy. What's remarkable is that despite emerging from Hollywood's glittering world, Jennifer Connelly has always remained humble and serene. When asked about aging in an industry obsessed with youth, she simply smiled and said, "Every day I get to do this job is a gift. It's not the answer of a celebrity, but of a true artist, someone who understands the value of time and gratitude." That perspective has allowed her to maintain steady grace and continue choosing roles that demand emotional complexity rather than superficial glamour. Today, Connelly stands not only as a symbol of perseverance, but also as an inspiration to a new generation of actresses. Those striving to preserve artistic integrity while asserting themselves in a high-pressure industry. She has even expressed interest in trying stage acting, joking only that she'd never do a musical. From the 10-year-old model in a Balenciaga ad to the Oscar-winning actress of A Beautiful Mind, Jennifer Connelly has traveled a long, remarkable road, one marked not just by brilliance, but by authenticity. In a world where fame often outshines substance, she has chosen her own path, quiet, thoughtful, and steadfast. If Hollywood is a place where stars often burn bright and fade fast, Jennifer Connelly remains living proof that the inner light of talent, intellect, and gratitude is what makes a star shine forever.